Welcome to Brands on Tap, featuring trademark applications from the United States Patent and Trademark Office on September 25th, starting with StockChain, and that is in connection with software and related technology to record financial data and information to a blockchain or other ledger. Blockchain is the basis of how Bitcoin operates. It's a public ledger that's distributed, so there's no central authority that clears the transactions, and what makes the appeal of Bitcoin as a 21st century cryptocurrency that no one could really control or be difficult to tamper or to provide fraud upon. This is from a company called Medici, and you could see they are related to Overstock.com. So StockChain is kind of like a blockchain for stocks. Now, not overstocked inventory. We're talking about traded stocks on the stock market. A quick look at Bitcoin. It started as a published paper in 2008. It's a peer-to-peer system for users to transact without an intermediary. The transactions are verified in a public distributed ledger called the blockchain. A closer look at the blockchain. It's a distributed database, maintains a continuously growing list of the records, hardened against tampering and revision, even by the operators that store the chain. That's the beauty of it. It's all public, it's all distributed, it's all decentralized, there's no single authority, and that's why it is very suited for an exchange of value in a digital age. Medici started as a project at Overstock.com and was hinted at from the CEO giving in a keynote address at a Bitcoin conference, saying that he was interested in listing Overstock securities on a blockchain exchange. And then things have progressed in the last year since. He was serious about what he was saying, and hence what led to the filing of the mark StockChain. You might want to consider reading up on the blockchain, because it is here to stay. Whether the underlying basis for Bitcoin or future cryptocurrencies, or as just shown, blockchain stock exchange for trading stocks. Well, there are other applications too. Also published today is RibbitRewards, and that is in connection with customer loyalty program providing incentives for transactional and non-transactional commerce. Ribbit.me, they're out of New York City. A closer look at their website says it all. The world's first coalition rewards program built on blockchain technology. That's right. Think about it. Think about all those points. That's a form of currency. That's a form of value that you've been handed by all these merchants for customer and brands loyalty. Hotel, airplane, travel, all the merchants, department stores. Everyone and their brother offering you points. Well, what are you doing with them? They're sitting there. How do you move them? How do you trade them? Well, why not through this blockchain exchange and building a platform on top of a blockchain? It's a perfect marriage between the two. Merchants can reduce, share, track, and liquidate their rewards liability. All the branded rewards in one convenient place. It becomes a new medium, becomes that ether. So this startup is really finding the right application. A closer look shows how a lot of startups that use a blockchain in some capacity are moaning about innovation dying off because of new compliance burdens from New York's Department of Financial Services. Meanwhile, Ribbit celebrated over it because different kinds of reward points, retail, frequent flyer miles, hotel loyalty, or customer retailer programs that make use of the cryptocurrencies in the underlying blockchain technology were exempted from the regulations. For Ribbit, which creates the software that turns reward points into tradable tokens, this is great news. They're at a wonderful startup at a perfect time, the right application with an exemption to be able to freely exchange this. Keep on the lookout for Ribbit. I think you're going to hear of them more and more. On the subject of money, we have Kill a Billionaire and Help the 99%. And this is in connection with bumper stickers filed by Mr. Schuler out of Taos, New Mexico. Though it might be a cute idea enough to file, don't know why you'd want to protect something like that. A closer look at Mr. Schuler. Of all professions, he's a banker, specifically a wealth management officer. Out of Taos, can you imagine scheduling an appointment with this guy, asking what you should do with your nest egg and retirement fund, and get the advice to kill a billionaire? All right, way to go, Mr. Schuler. Good luck to you. Bumper sticker. Speaking of wealth management, we have Girls Who Invest. In connection with programs in the field of finance designed to inspire, educate, and support college women to become leaders in the asset management industry, along with charitable services to support and mentor college women. This is a nonprofit out of New York City, the founder of which published an article in Bloomberg about a year ago with the same title. And she was a chief investment officer of a pension plan and cited all these statistics why it is so disproportionately disadvantaged for women in this business, and outlining some vision to change it. And this article, I think, is the seed of what led to the nonprofit. She drew the analogy of Girls Who Code, the program designed to increase female software engineers in the U.S., and asked a similar question: why not start a Girls Who Invest program to bring successful investment along with firms to sponsor, and really start an education campaign. The demand is a more daunting proposition, according to SEMA. It requires changing the culture, requires education. So she sets out her thesis here and the birth of an idea into the nonprofit where it stands today. You can see from her website, Girls Who Invest, transforming the asset management industry with a mission and an ambitious goal, where 30% of the world's investable capital managed by women by the year 2030. They cite the current statistics of current investment managers have fallen from 10% of the industry 6 years ago to less than 7% today. 6% in private equity, 4% in real estate, 3% in hedge funds. Gender diversity is good for business. Different viewpoints result in better decision making and better returns. Makes sense to me. A closer look at their mission statement. Marx talks about the benchmark for success, talks about the industry outreach and career placement, talks about reaching these motivated women at the college level and starting mentoring early and getting the sponsorship and the help needed to change this. I wish all the luck to SEMA and all involved in the Girls Who Invest program. Well, thanks for tuning in. Give us a thumbs up if you liked what you saw, and please provide any thoughts, comments, any suggestions, ideas to help us make better videos for you going forward. To see future episodes, click on the subscribe button to the Brands on Tap channel. And lastly, if you really love what you saw and want to let someone else know about it, it's as simple as clicking the share button here. You can either paste the address or send it to Facebook, Twitter, or any other social media that you're using. You can even send via email too. Again, thank you for your time and support. Have a great day.